This is the Trash Panda Trail Pack. This bag has a lot going on, so let me walk you through it. Before I show you one mounted, let me show you one here freestanding. The Trash Panda features a rigid base and a rigid back, and it is hinged, so when it's not in use, you can fold the base up and connect that to the top panel so it stays nice and slim. That back panel, you'll see laser cut slots and holes. Those are mostly used for mounting. The one in the studio here, you can see we have mounted on the Step 22 spare tire mount. Some of you may get creative. You may not want to mount this on your spare, and you may want to mount it on a trailer or your RV or whatever it is, and you can get creative and mount it that way. But if you want to mount it on the spare tire the way that you see it here, using the straps and hardware that we have is the best way to do that. It's got a carry handle. So when you're transporting it and it's not mounted, you've got that handle. The handle is removable, so if you want to remove it, you can. You'll also see some more hardware throughout the Trash Panda. The compression straps, depending on your loadout, if you wanted to relocate your compression straps, you can actually remove them and relocate those. That's what those are used for. So that is a good look at one that's not installed. Now let's take a look at the one here in the studio that I've got installed on the spare tire. It is fold top or roll top. I've got this one just loosely rolled a bit. The front panel has a laser cut MOLLE panel. If you wanted to attach a small pouch or whatever you have that's MOLLE compatible, you can do that there. There is a zippered pocket, a slim pocket on the front. So if you want to put anything here that's pretty slim that you want to access without having to go into the main compartment, you can use the front pocket for that. There are pockets that are matching. They're the same style, both on the right and left side. So if you, again, have anything that you want to access quickly, that you don't want to have to go into your main compartment, these are perfect for that. Could be camp gear, paper towels, propane tanks, recovery gear, spare trash bags, anything like that. You put those in here. There is a compression cord on that mesh pocket to help hold everything in. And then that guy zips up just like so. So let me undo one of those compression straps. These are the compression straps that if you wanted to move their location, you could. You can unhook this from the lower position and put it to the mid position or the high position. Now the front is a full zip panel. So the front panel zips all the way down. You don't have to zip it all the way down. You may want to, depending on what you're trying to load in or load out, just drop it down part of the way. The front panel and the back panel both connect with Velcro. So there's Velcro strip on the top, so when you want to roll it or fold that down, those are held together nicely. Put that top flap back. So if I wanted to leave it just open like this, to pull anything out or load it up, I could. But in this case, to show you guys entire inside, I'm gonna drop that flap all the way. Obviously, I've got a trash bag in this one. A lot of you will use this to carry trash out of camp. You'll use it to carry gear to camp. But so here is just an example of a trash bag in there. Now you see the inside of that back panel. That's that rigid back panel, laser cut, and you see the Step 22 gear spare tire mount, which is holding this up. So you've got the mounting straps with that hardware. What's nice about the Trash Panda is once you set its ride height, it will stay there. As you drive around, it's not going to start drooping down. There is a 1-inch web strap down below that goes across, and the tension on that strap is what holds the bag to your spare tire. So that's what that is there for. Also on the inside of the front panel, there's another slim pocket. So again, if you have stuff that is pretty slim that you want to store in there and not have it get lost in the main compartment, you can store stuff in there as well. Speaking of trash bags, there are two little star laser cut holes on the top corners. You can tie a little knot into your trash bag and push those through. That holds your trash bag up. So as you start to load your trash, rather than have the top of the trash bag wanting to drop down, that holds it up nice and clean. And then when you're done and you want to remove that trash bag, you can just pull those up and out. Then when you're done, of course, you just zip it back up like so and roll or fold. Now, one more thing is we've added more zipper sliders. So rather than having to drop the whole front panel, if you've got it loaded down and you know that you have something loaded down low that you wanted to grab, you can grab the other zipper puller and pull up on that slider. And now without undoing the top and bringing the hole down, you have access to the main compartment, okay? And then you can do that either on the right or the left side. And then as you saw on the one when we started, if you don't have anything in here and you're just more in just kind of transport mode, you can drop that panel using that hardware with that hinge. You can connect the two there. Make sure you don't lose this hardware, so every time you undo the hardware, make sure you redo it so you don't lose them, and then that'll be nice and slim for you. So that is the Trash Panda Trail Pack by Step 22 Gear.